What's up, everyone? Dylan Bartz here. How's everyone doing today? So now we're going to move on to step one recovery part two. So yeah, buddy. And before I move on to today's topic, I just want to talk about be known, be loved, and where I got this shirt. Well, be known for who you are, but also be loved by God. And if you want to be not only the best athlete, but also be the best version of yourself, put God first, your own health and family second, and everything else third, and everything else would come along greatly. And God will bless you for it, for sure. So now we'll move on to this topic. Now we're going to go on to, it's like a forward stretch. It's like a backwards and a forward stretch. It's also going to help open up your outer hips, work your hip flexor, your hamstring and your quad all together at the same time. So let me show you. So right here, as you can see on this camera, oh sorry, I just had to move this chair out of the way. Okay, cool. Hope everyone can see. So as you can see right here, put your one foot in front and your one foot back, and that's gonna literally stretch this, your hip flexor right here. So with your right knee onto the floor, as you move your upper body forward like this, you're gonna stretch your right hip flexor, and then out here you're gonna work out the outer hip and your hamstring right here along with your groin at the same time. And then also here comes another kicker. Well, depending like your flexibility and your actual mobility, you can start right here, but for the more advanced athletes, like let's say like a college athlete or professional athlete who actually needs to get their hips opened up and get their hips open up and also target their hip flexors, you can actually place both elbows onto the floor right here, and that's going to give it a deeper stretch in your hamstring and your groin right here, your outer hip and your hip flexor at the same time. And just hold there for 30 seconds. And then after 30 seconds, you can actually go right here. Go sit your butt all the way down to your back foot along with your front foot forward. And that's going to stretch the hamstring. And then as you sit down, that'll actually stretch the quad right here. And you can lean all the way back. But if your knee is in too much of a discomfort, just start right here. But if your knee actually feels good and still needs to give that a little stretch, then you can sit on your butt with your foot forward right here and hold it for about 10 seconds. So as you can see right here, you can sit on your butt right here, stretch out your knee along with your one foot in front. And that's how you can stretch those four major muscles, actually five major muscles. So the hamstring, the groin, the hip flexor. So hamstring. Yeah, so that'll be actually, no, the hip flexor, along with the groin, outer hip around like the IT bands. Well, not the IT bands, but it's like around the hip area, the hamstring and the quad. So yeah, hamstring, quad, outer hip, hip flexor, and groin. And then we can move on to your other leg. So it's right here. Same thing. Give it a stretch. You can start like right here, depending on your comfort level, or you could go all the way down for a deeper groin stretch. Oh, actually, yeah, right here. There you go. That makes it a good stretch. Sit all the way back to stretch out your hamstring and your quad. And that right here, it's called the downward forward stretch. So if you got any questions, leave the comment below.